All right, yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 70GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. The GFA, Ghana Football Association, is giving a lot of details about the Black Stars technical team, the next Black Stars technical team, and in fact, the changes that they are going to be making. In fact, some of the members of the technical team of the Black Stars will be sacked and then new members will be appointed in the coming days. The Ghana Football Association is giving those details. You are going to take a look at that and listen to exactly what they have to say concerning that issue, and then we'll look at some other stories. Who becomes the sports and recreational minister under the John Dramani Mahama administration? Who is going to be the sports minister? It looks like it is tilting away from Van der Poel. It is tilting away from him. We'll look at that, and then we'll look at the new record by Antoine Semenyo. Yes, Antoine Semenyo makes a new record for himself, for his club, and he's doing well. He's doing very, very well in the English Premier League, especially when he was rejected by a lot of clubs during his very youthful days. But this time, yeah, he's doing well and making lots of record. And then we look at some other stories also. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts, comments, views, opinions below in the comment section of the video. Like the video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Thank you very much for staying. President John Mahama has been appointing his ministers for the next NDC, or for the current NDC government, from now until 2028. Yeah, he has appointed a lot of members. In fact, we are waiting for the sports and recreational minister. Right now, we don't have anything like youth and sports ministry. No, we have sports and recreation ministry. So we are waiting on who will become the next minister for the sports and recreation. Now, Nielante Van der Poel was tipped to be the leading man to be the sports minister, but then it looks like Kofi Adams, former youth organizer of the NEC and the current member of parliament for the NDC, is now leading the race, according to Muftau and Abila, that Kofi Adams is currently leading the race to be the next sports and recreational minister. And I'll explain to you. The reason is that Van der Poel is no more in parliament. He's no more in parliament. And when you are appointing ministers, a lot, in fact, more than half of the ministers you appoint, must come from parliament. Do you get the point? Yes, they must come from parliament. And John Mahama has said that he's going to appoint just 60 ministers. 60 ministers. Out of the 60 ministers, we already have 16 regional ministers out of the 60. So it means that the regional ministers, a lot of them are not parliamentarians. So the regional ministers are taking the quota of non-parliamentarians getting ministers. So the rest of the ministries should really go to parliamentarians, or most of them should go to parliamentarians. And Kofi Adams is currently a parliamentarian, but Van der Poel is not a parliamentarian, and that is going against him in this particular conversation. Yes, because he stopped going to parliament. He said he will not go again for the last time. Yeah, so he's no more in parliament, and that is going against him. But the GFA will be happy that they get Kofi Adams instead of Van der Poel, because Van der Poel, he will not trim my GFA for one time. He will always ensure that the right thing is done. He will not allow them to do any wagadre. No. Especially right now that he's not an MP, it tells you that he will have his full focus on the sports ministry, which includes the Ghana Football Association. In fact, the reports came that Keto Okriku talked to the president of Ghana, in fact, John Mahama, that Charlie, please, we beg you, the Ghana Football Association cannot work with Nielante Van der Poel. So please don't appoint Nielante as the sports minister. You can appoint anybody from NDC, not Nielante Van der Poel. And it looks like it is going to the wish as Ketokreku wished, and we'll see how things go with that particular one also. Now, the Ghana Football Association's communications director has revealed that there will be changes in the Black Stars technical team, And the changes that we are all expecting is that the two assistant coaches of the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, will be sacked. That is John Pencil and Joseph Lauman. These two assistant coaches will be sacked, and then two other managers or coaches will be appointed to deputize Coach Otuado. Now, according to him, we are going to listen to him. He granted an interview with Asempa FM. We are going to listen to him, but I'm just explaining a little bit. So he says that, look, the Ghana Football Executive Committee, Football Association Executive Committee, Executive Council sat on the Black Stars Field West, and they tasked some 3 people to go through the Field West and bring out ideas on what we should do with the Black Stars. And it looks like there will be changes. He's looking forward to some changes with the Black Stars, and those changes should come early, because the Black Stars World Cup qualifiers will come in the second week of March 2025, and January is already going down, February is just 28 days, and all of those issues. So he gave vivid explanation about the details in this video, even though he didn't really say that the two assistant coaches will be sacked, but we are giving you the news that is what we are hearing, that those two assistant coaches are going to be sacked. All right, let's listen to the GFA Executive Committee, GFA's Communications Director,
Executive Council meeting now. It was a subject that was thoroughly discussed. A number of suggestions came up. We head coach in Fiwa, assistant coaches, discussing Jumani contribution so far since our on board March last year. Juma video analyst, Juma physios, medical team. It's every department in the team assess on performance. Eventually they decided they needed to bring some changes.
Okay.
But specifically, mean to me, infant to just say Kofi na eko ana Joan eko ana Kwame na eko. Nti Mekaise president Emma enipa miensa bi that task to come back to the ESCO with certain recommendations.
Okay.
And since that meeting, meeting baby.
Okay.
Yes, I can confirm say they took a decision to make certain changes to the technical team. But in terms of personnel, they mean to me.
But how soon, because
I think it has to be very, very soon. Because this January we are already 16 days into the new month.
Yeah.
And then February will be 28 days, and the games are in the second week of March. In Temrinio, and it's all the new faces it was all bantem. Now umbe settle down and Sakra and Sana the next phase of the qualifiers no abaso intimi show say enya dia e beche bibre.
But enye surprising to Ghanaians say Ebia John Pencil Lana say the other assistant coach no omuntu omedwuma so biem yehu sa man no nye nwanwa
senia meka no obia contribution to say ye studio has here sebi una wo ye show ni ti brekese enti say eba say assess the performance of the show ebe sha see free wo of a Maxwell the ebeba Kobe the ebeba Nida ko the ebeba me the me omu ana abefam enti I don't think say how we even be a subject matter enti obia o team no bia including Mikra Metie me medwuma me as the media manager of the team ye scrutinize your contribution and our performance for the last 1 year. And the decision was that they needed to make some changes. The America say Emma and Yangwa say we be free mumu say yes, once they have seen the need to make changes, Obi free shouldn't be a surprise. And no meet me but the Obi free mu say ye John, say ye Joseph Loman, say ye Awa Kamin, video analyst Abbas, one Obia, and no mean to me Sisupi. But I know say plans are far advanced. For
the task you say nipa me nsa be no task you so nkoye sa recommendations so say dem fa emra no obetima kai san microphone am mo say adwuma no.
I think Fredachi was part. and Northern RFA chairman was part third person. I mean, upper Meniso Kakra.
But Oman show me that put your own form recommendation.
I think 2 weeks.
So, but Oto the
all right, so those are the things he had to say about the Black Stars technical team. Who is going to be sacked or not? Which changes are we going to have? And me, I've already said my view on all of this, because I've said that it doesn't make sense that in modern day football, a bunch of technical team members will fail at a certain job and we will sack the subordinate and leave the head coach. If Otuado is an honest and just man, he should leave this job, because it is a pure disgrace to his credibility and everything. There will be some time history will be written about him, and everybody will say that he failed to qualify Ghana to the AFCON 2025, and he was maintained and his assistants were sacked, as if his assistants take the decisions. No, the reason why when in club football, in national team football, even the head coach can be sacked and the assistants will maintain is because the head coach, you are the final decision maker. You make the final decision. If the assistant coaches share their views, think that we should go a 4-2-3, things that we should let the players enjoy themselves and say, no, we should be straight, we should be this. You are the head coach. You take the final decision. What the assistant coaches think is not final until the head coach, you agree to it. So if there is a failure, the first person to be sacked is the head coach. This one here, it is done everywhere. It is the head coach. I don't know how assistant coaches can be sacked and head coach is there. And you, the GFA, it's an indictment on your credentials also as an appointment agency or organization for the Black Stars, because you appointed these two assistant coaches. What has changed? John Pencil was coming. We told you that this guy wasn't qualified. You still appointed him. Now you want to sack him. These people, they're not serious with our Black Stars. They're just doing try and error. Let's try and see and far, then we make changes. What is this? Why are we playing with the hearts of Ghanaians like this? Why? Why are we playing with the hearts of Ghanaians? It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. The senior national team of the nation, and then we are using it for try and error. Let's Utuado do and see if we will qualify. If he doesn't qualify for the World Cup, then we sack him. What is this? Try and do and see. What is this? Charlie, be some way. The person has failed to get. If you want to sack somebody, it's either you are sacking the head coach and leaving the assistant coaches, or you are sacking everybody. That is how it is done. This thing here. Well, let me just go on, because these people. All right, so Antoine Semenyo has made a new record for AFC Bournemouth. Currently, he's the 6th highest scorer for AFC Bournemouth, and that's a very good one. Josh King is the highest scorer, 48. Dominic Solanke didn't really last long, but he has 27. And Antoine Semenyo is currently the 6th highest. In the coming days, he can climb to 5th and 4th, because those before him, Ryan Fraser is having 16 goals. He can score 2 goals and overtake Ryan Fraser this season. So yes, Semenyo is doing very well. He's found a scoring boats for Bournemouth this season, and he's scoring a lot of goals for them, and that's very impressive, helping him to be the 6th highest goal scorer for the club, AFC Bournemouth. Yes, after the goal versus Chelsea Football Club at Stamford Bridge on Tuesday. All right, thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again. Please do well to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, select all, leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section. Definitely, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.